Hello class, I'm here to teach you about naming bases. Let's get started, shall we? And this is quite simple. Let's see. Say if you had, alright, for example, how would you name that, you say? Well, have this, right? Potassium. And there you go. You just add the hydroxide at the end. Let's do another one. What would this be? Any guesses? Correct! Barium hydroxide. You see, all you have to do, let me just write down the steps. So the first part of naming bases, you just write the element that it is. So for this, it would be barium. So write first element down. Like for example, let me put it down at the bottom. You would write barium for the first part. Now, for the second part, you just add on hydroxide. So you add on hydroxide. So this would be barium hydroxide. Easy enough. Barium hydroxide. Let's do some examples.
So, you may be wondering what happens when you have transition metals. Great question. So, when you have something like this, so with transition metals, you'll have a Roman numeral in the name. So, to identify the element, we have copper, and hydroxide has a -1 charge. So, and there's 2. So, this copper should have a +2 charge. So you'll have copper 2 Roman numeral hydroxide. That's it.
Here's another example. Say if you had this. What does that mean? Let me show you. So, if there's 5 hydroxides, and you know that hydroxide has a -1 charge, you need to balance that out. So zinc has to have five plus 5 because charge balance. Just add the hydroxide on the end.
Okay, so if you couldn't tell already, it's basically just like naming ionic compounds for naming bases. Pretty easy. So, like one more example, you had iron hydroxide. Iron 3. Okay, so if you couldn't tell already, it's basically just like naming ionic compounds. It's pretty simple. The only complicated part really, the transition metals, because you have to do that Roman numeral. So you gotta look at the charges for that. So of course, -1 charge, 3, -3. This would be +3. So iron 3 hydroxide.
So, all in all, thanks for watching. Arigato for watching.